Hello, everyone. Oh my God, I think I can hear myself. Is that sound I hear? Oh, now I'm like screaming at people. Okay, so the sound is back and bigger and louder than ever, apparently. I hope everyone comes back to join. I'm actually gonna wait a minute, update the description box really quickly. PSA, well, now I have two of them. The first one is I apologize for my nails in the sight of this. And the second is thank you so much for coming and joining again. If you do. Okay, so I should actually probably take this one thing on. Okay, for those of you who are wearing press-ons, are you guys wearing press-ons? Or is that just me trying to make this work? All right, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I should probably update this thing and say sound is working. Okay, let me find myself on here. All right, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone can hear me this time around. Yes, the angels are saying you guys can hear me. Hopefully. Let me tighten this tripod up. So this is one of my not so good phones. This is like an older iPhone I'm working from. I really wanted to use my newer one because it's, obviously better camera. So I'm hoping it's not too fuzzy for some of you guys. I think we got enough light on it. All right, well, hello to everyone who is joining for the fourth time now. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. I was really excited to do this live today because there is so much going on and there's so much energy, and I have a lot of really cool decks that I want to use. So for everyone who is joining, I am going to I always start off with a general live reading. This is just the general energy for everyone in the chat. I usually start off this way, but today I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm going to talk about what's going on astrologically because we have quite a few retrogrades that are about to happen. And this is going to set the mood. It's going to set the energy for sort of the rest of this year. And I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably like rolling your eyes thinking like, haven't we been through enough? It's actually a lot of good stuff that is happening. Although there are retrogrades, they're happening in specific planets that are going to fuel you and align you with your divine life purpose. So really cool stuff. And I want to set you guys up in a way that will help you use this as motivation, because I know that when I was not aware of what was going on in the stars, I felt all these energy and all this bullshit, and it probably, if I looked back into it, aligned on a full moon or this or that, and I just had no clue. And so that energy that was around me was actually kicking me down, and it was not helping me. And now I really want to teach people to use that energy to their advantage, to their power. So while I'm doing that, talking about that, let me know in the chat where you guys are coming from, where you're watching this from. Let me know what the weather is like. It's super hot over here. I'm in California, in Southern California. Okay. We're trying. We're getting there.
Serbia.
Italy, Serbia. Yeah, Cali is ugh. But then again, I was thinking about going to Arizona, and that's even more like ugh. So who am I?
From Oregon, Croatia. England. massive energy from England.
Also, if you guys are new here, all the information that you need is in the description box below. Paulus is going to help you out and he's going to book you. So just, he'll be the one that answers everyone in the chat. I usually put a lot of my focus on whoever I'm reading for, and he does all the technical work. That's why I'm a tarot card reader and not in an office here. I'm really bad with that stuff. So you can chat with him. He doesn't bite. And then other people in the chat, there's lots of people that have been here before on my live. They'll help you out if you have any questions. Everyone is very friendly. And I want this to be a community where you guys can just talk to each other and have some fun. So, okay, I'm going to talk about what's going on astrologically speaking, and right after that, I'm going to do a general energy reading. This is going to be for everyone who is watching. I'm just going to be reading for the collective, for all of you, and I'm sure there will be a common theme, common message going on, but I want to start off talking about like the retrogrades. While I'm doing both of these things, you can book with Paulus in the chat, and all the information's in the description box below. Okay, so you've heard something about Uranus going on, or Uranus, or whatever going on. I'm old-fashioned, I call it Uranus, but Uranus station retrograde, and this is what's really interesting because it's going to be in Taurus. And Taurus is sort of like a very stable and fixed sign. It's an earth sign. Some of you guys might be Tauruses right now in the chat. And Taurus is a really good sign for Uranus to be in because Taurus is fixed on stability. So they're trying to come up financially. They're trying to come up in their career. They're trying to come up in their fitness. Very motivated and determined sign. And to have it in sort of like flimsy Uranus, that's like, I want this and I want that and I'm wishing for this and that, is a really good opportunity to progress in every area of your life, especially the ones that kind of rule your root chakra, the ones that have to do with finances and stability. Uranus is sort of a sporadic kind of energy as far as like labeling the planet goes, because it's not always comfortable. Uranus is actually the ruling planet of Aquarius, and we all kind of know that Aquarius is notoriously like to be unconventional. They like to be uncomfortable. They're comfortable being uncomfortable. They're the aliens sort of the zodiac signs. So basically, with it being in a fixed sign with Uranus, it's like kind of putting, how do I describe it? It's like putting a leash around a planet and saying, sit. So it's going to be a very interesting energy following the rest of this year, actually, because it's going to kind of teach us that we really need to get a hold of our fantasies, our dreams, our ambitions. We really need to make practical plans. We really need to push ourselves forward. Although we're spiritual and we can manifest and this and that, it's going to take an equal amount of work and hard work and dedication and that kind of thing. So this is really interesting because this vibration is ultimately going to help us break through the limitations, which is Saturn, that separates us from our soul, Pluto. And so this is a time where we can realize how much closer we are now to our soul and our true essence. So what did I say about kind of aligning with our divine purpose? For some of us, we're in jobs that we don't really want to be working, right? And we're trying to figure out how we can get paid to do what we love. And that's a really hard transition. A lot of people say it. A lot of people are like, do what you love, blah, 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 blah. But like the actual process, especially in this society, especially when you're trying to pay bills and rent, is really, really difficult, and it can be very daunting. This sort of a planetary alignment is going to trigger something within you that's going to make you just want to do this. And because it's in Taurus, it's actually going to be a good thing because it'll be organized. You're going to do this with thought. So this is also an opportunity, guys, to reflect on how we want to move forward with this new awareness. And this retrograde is also going to have a sextile between Uranus and Taurus and Venus and Cancer. And Venus rules Taurus and the moon rules Cancer. So this is basically saying that if you're like a divine feminine or divine masculine, or if you're on a twin flame journey, things are about to get hot. And it doesn't mean heated in a negative way. Hot means like you're going to ask for what you want, you're going to get what you want. If you're with someone that's not giving you what you want, you're going to go somewhere else and have someone give you what you want, because at this point in time, I feel like a lot of us are not settling for less. That was sort of the normal fashion, but in 2020, I feel like a lot of the planetary alignments have really almost set the course for like divine feminines to be like, you know what, fuck you, bruh. I'm bomb, I'm a queen, all this stuff. And because we're in that energy, and this can be vice versa, you can be a divine masculine watching this and standing up for yourself and your rights with women. And because you're in that energy, either one, you're attracting more opportunity, more abundance, more people, more guys, more girls, more this, because you're really standing in your power. So this is really good stuff, you guys, and lots of good stuff is coming on, but we have to make sure that we are sort of like settled with it, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to get into the general reading right now, and this is going to be the general reading for everyone in the chat. It's going to be the collective energy. I'm going to do a mix of oracle, a mix of tarot. I have these in front of me. I don't know why. Yes. So I'm just flipping through them. The angels are saying yes. While I'm doing this reading, you guys, if you want to book for the live, you can. If you have a credit, just say you have a credit in the chat, and Paulus will tell you what place you are in line. And yeah. Okay, so we have forgiveness. Ooh, we have take action. Not the right time. Okay, so I'm sensing some romantic energy already. I feel like some of you guys are in some sort of twin flame dynamic. Maybe something came at a tipping point. We have peaceful resolution, forgiveness, not the right time. Maybe something happened, or maybe it's about to. They're about to take action on something. The situation will improve, though. I'm picking up something heavy on twin flame sort of dynamic here. So for some of you guys, you could be joining the live curious about a situationship or a person, or your divine masculine or feminine, one of those things. But I feel like right now there's sort of this this duality of like yin and yang energies. They like don't know what to do because we have these retrogrades are kind of like waiting. It's very interesting kind of energy or even picture in my mind that I'm seeing. But for some of you guys, you're really fired up. I feel like you're fired up either to make a different decision, make a different move, cuss someone out. I just feel like you guys are fired up to take some sort of action, but there's like a part of you that's almost like, maybe I should be zen. Maybe I should like do some meditation and some forgiveness work. Maybe I should release this. So at the same time of being like fired up, I feel like a lot of you guys are in like hermit mode. You're like in a very introspective place right now. Okay, so I got some new cards that I want to use. It'll kind of help me outline the situation. This one is really pretty. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. I feel like you can always tell when they're new because they're either like really stiff or slippery. Now this is really interesting because while I was shuffling, abundance wanted to come out. I kept shuffling, I saw it again. I kept shuffling, I saw it again. I actually pulled this card earlier and I knew, I was almost going to name the live something about abundance because I almost knew that the theme would sort of wrap around abundance here. I feel like a lot of you guys are either seeing the fruits of your labor sort of sprout right now. I feel like it's summertime, and I feel like a lot of you guys during the almost like the end of winter, starting of spring, you guys have really planted seeds. And so like I said, there's a lot of attracting going on here with you guys. The attracting could be you're attracting new opportunities, you're getting more money, you're meeting new people are coming to you, but there's just an abundance of everything for you in your life, and that's really beautiful. And this really wanted to come out, so I feel like if you guys are not feeling that way, this is also sort of a symbolic card that says shift your mindset into an abundance one, because this really wants to come in for you.
I'm sorry.
Bless you. We have transformation. Now, I feel like transformation is a theme that comes out in literally every single one of my lives, and it's because it's so key right now. I mean, this whole 2020 has been transformative. This whole 2020 has been sort of like the precipice of something, either really just this or that, and there's just a lot of energy, I feel like, in general. And for some of you guys, you could be planning on going on a vacation or an adventure soon. Maybe it's, it's mid-August, it's fucking hot. Like, we've been in this pandemic forever, and now you're getting to a point where you're like, all right, I need to dip. And I'm literally speaking for myself here, but I feel like adventures coming out means that some of you guys are about to go on an adventure. And it could be with this new profound abundance that's coming in for you guys. This could also represent that you guys are just in the midst of a transformation, and it's an adventure itself. I want to pull some Moonology Oracle, because Moonology is just, okay, whoa, that one just flew. Moonology is always like just telling the truth. We have your commitment is being tested. The answers you need are coming. And don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, so again, with the twin flame energy coming out strongly, I feel like a lot of you guys are here and you want to inquire about a romance, relationship. There's a lot of that energy. We have hold your vision. I feel like also equally, there's a lot of you guys, the energy here where you're just, you know, you're so focused on your career, you're so focused on leveling up and transforming, being like the highest version of yourself, being the person that you want to be, having this abundance, having these opportunities. So there, and that opportunity, like I said, can kind of umbrella between money and love and all these different things. But I feel like for some of you, half of you here, the energy is about someone that you're going through something with, and then the other half is almost like hold your vision, because you know you might be going through it with this person or this or that, but things are going to transform, and there's almost like an adventure within this that the divine is like telling you to kind of enjoy. Yes, we have expect a powerful change and a fiery climax approaches. So with that take action card that we had earlier, that really stands out to me again. I don't know why I'm like putting the card so like ugly. That stood out to me again because it's kind of like a fiery climax approaches. It's just that Aries energy. We had Mars in Aries for a long time, and that was really frustrating. I know that me and my boo got into some fights, but it shut up. But it was just, you know, that's just sort of what we're in. You know, we're all being challenged right now. I feel like there's this sort of crumbling of the ego. And especially if you're in a twin flame dynamic, it's really difficult, because if one of you is all love and the other one of you has a huge ego, it's just like a hard kind of like play of catch up that you're trying to do. And I feel like that's sort of the theme for twin flame dynamics, is it's just like, one is always waiting for the other to catch up to their soul and their awakening. But I feel like in general, it's almost just saying that a fiery climax that approaches, take action, don't let pride get in your way. There's something that is gonna happen here. So I'm very excited to get into the readings, because I can't wait to see what really is going on in the details. Now I want to pull just a few more cards, because I did get some really pretty decks over this weekend. This one is thanks to Kaylin. So if Kaylin is here, thank you. I appreciate you. This is the Fairy Oracle. It's so beautiful. I just love fairies, you guys. And so we're just going to pull this and gawk at the cards. Okay, so we have moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassures you that peace of mind is possible. So yeah, it just goes along with this sort of like confused energy, not sure what to do energy. Should I take action? Should I be prideful? Should I do this? Should I do that? So I feel like with the moon energy here, this angel is kind of coming to you, this fairy angel is kind of coming to you saying, you know, if you're confused, we all are. And not even just that, but try and like, you know how I mentioned earlier that maybe some of you guys are wondering whether or not you should be Zen or choose like the high route, and you're like, I always choose that route. This kind of fairy angel is almost saying the same thing. It's saying like, okay, if you're confused, if you're not sure which direction to take, watch this live and let Samantha help you out here. But also just sort of try and reassure yourself that peace is possible if you want it to be, calm is possible if you want it to be. These are all different things that you can manifest for yourself. With tree wisdom, we have this tree Dirad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. So this is really cool because navigate through your current situation. There's some sort of situation that's going on here that I'm really picking up on heavy. And I feel like a lot of you guys don't know where to go from here. And with the energy and the moon, with the energy and the planets, there's a lot of different things that are sort of like feeling your decision and feeling your emotion and kind of like ramping you up a little bit. And I feel like so and it's part of this evolution, it's part of this transformation process. So with Flourish, the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas in your life. So yeah, there's just sort of this need for clarity right now. I feel like that's going on for some of you. We have Wait for Winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So this is really cool because I feel like, you know, I've mentioned that some of your dreams are sprouting, some of you guys are manifesting, and you're kind of waiting for those things to flourish. This could also include a relationship, and it's saying wait for winter, and we're almost approaching winter. You know, it's literally going to be the end of August in like a heartbeat, which seems to be the theme of this year. But yeah, I feel like in general, lots of things are going to kind of come to an end and reclaim this sort of new beginning in winter. Okay, so I want to end with this Archangel Wisdom. This was actually one of my very first tarot oracle decks. And that reminds me, I should pull some tarot as well. But oh my god, we have moon cycles. This is one of my first decks. It has so much energy in it. I absolutely love it. We have moon cycles. So notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. And we just had this card. We had the moon energy card. Wow, look how similar that is. I mean, if that's not like a sign saying pay attention to the moon signs, pay attention to astrology, all of that stuff, then I don't know what is. But I feel like if you guys are feeling alone in your like confusion and not knowing, you know, where you are and where you're going, you're not alone. You know, this is almost everyone. This is the energy. Moon energy, when it comes up, is very, you know, I want to say it kind of like represents all. So we have you are safe. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So some of you guys needed to hear that. Archangel Michael is a guardian angel, and he's an angel of protection. If you guys are feeling unsafe, you can call on Archangel Michael to help you feel more comforted. And then we have angel therapy. So Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So this is really interesting because I've been reading a lot of books about angels and angel therapy. And I've always had angel decks, but I just always thought it was a part of like the tarot magic. But I've actually gotten more thoroughly interested in angels and angel healing. And it's really true, you guys. All of you have angels, no matter who you are, what you do, what you don't do, doesn't fucking matter. Everyone has angels, and you can call on these angels. But here's the thing, you have to make a free will choice to ask for that help. And now that I've started like recognizing that they are helping me and they do send me signs and this and that, it's really fun to play with, you guys. Like if you get really strong with your intuitive guide and your intuitive sense, you'll really know that they're responding to you, and they'll send you signs, and you have to kind of develop this lens where you can recognize the signs. But miracles are all around us, and they really are here to help us and love us and guide us. And you know, it's fun to do little tricks and stuff. We just moved into our place, and we didn't have a fob for our garage for a while, so we were kind of playing this game where we would like, I would ask the angels to open the garage for us because otherwise we'd just be waiting there forever. And they did, like every single time. Now, I know it seems like, okay, yeah, like these angels didn't open the garage for you, but like there was just so many times where I would hear like they would say 3 minutes, right? And we'd look at the time and I would be like, they said 3 minutes in my head, and then 3 minutes would go by and the garage would open. So it was just really interesting. Once I started learning that they were responding to me, you know, I started using this in almost every area of my life. So I highly recommend angel therapy. It's gorgeous. They will help you, they'll love you, all of that stuff, but you have to make that free will choice to be helped. All right, I'm gonna pull a few more tarot, and then I'm going to start the readings here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to figure out what move to make next. Are you going to make a move in regards to something you're passionate about? Is it going to be art? Is it going to be music? Is it going to be writing a book? I feel like a lot of you guys are contemplating whether or not you're going to take this next move. Now, this could be anything that in regards to your passion. And we have it in reverse here. So it almost kind of tells me that some of you guys are resisting this transformation, or you're resisting this change, or maybe your awakening is sort of sparking something within you that's kind of making you afraid of the future. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles right after, which is the divine basically saying there's nothing to be afraid about. So if some of you guys are worried about finances, like I kind of mentioned earlier, it's really hard to make this transition into something that you love, because, you know, you want to pay the bills, you want to pay rent. You're not trying to, you know, sometimes we have to work that job in order to survive, right? And so it's a hard transition. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the angels, your guide, spirit, is trying to reassure you that there will be, you know, abundance. And we had that abundance card earlier. There will be opportunity in this. There will be money in this. And money will follow you wherever you go, as long as you are happy, as long as you're joyous, as long as you're in a good energy. So that's really beautiful. Woo, lots of energy here. We have the Magician. So lots of you guys are manifesting, and if this was supposed to be in reverse for you, those of you who are manifesting, you know, or feeling like your manifestations aren't working, sync yourself with the moon, sync yourself with the planets. We have a new moon coming up in Leo. I might do a live then as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and that is, you know, new moons are always a great opportunity to start something, or to wish for something, to dream up something, to manifest. So if a lot of you guys are feeling like your manifestations aren't coming through for you, first of all, get rid of that mentality, because it's kind of blocking you, and the angels really want to reassure you that everything is a-okay. And then second of all, sync yourself up with the moon so that it aligns properly. With the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of you guys are waiting for sort of the wheel to turn over, a cycle to end, a cycle to start, all of that stuff, and I feel like that is in store for you. Okay, you guys, so I love you so much. Thank you for joining this general energy reading. I'm going to start with the lives and everyone who's booked. If you're just joining, and let's say you have a credit, just say you have a credit in the chat, and Paulus will tell you what spot you are in line. If you are just joining and you want to book, all the information is in the description box below. I'm going to start off with the first person, but really quickly, I am going to take
a little break. Don't run, don't run. Walk, no running and horsing around. The first one is Samantha Warner. All right, Samantha Warner, we got your question, and we will be back. We just gotta feed the turtle and the iguana. The turtle, when he gets hungry, turtle gets very, very angry when he gets hungry, and we can't have the turtle angry. He starts fighting the iguana causes a lot of issues. Okay, all right. So, Samantha is the first one. She's with the question.
Okay. So, hi Samantha, if you're here, I love your name, super cool name. So, 10-minute card pull plus channeled messages. What does your spirit team and God want to know about everything happening in your life right now? Where is this leading me? What do I have to look forward to? Oh, that's such a great question. Okay. Okay. Hey girl, how are you? What a great question. Your spirit team, I love that.
Spirit team.
Okay, so let me like get the energies here. I really want to connect with them. I think they'll be so cool. Okay, so what does your spirit team and God want you to know about everything that's happening in your life right now? Where is this leading? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have Judgment in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse. Okay, I can tell it's been tough. We have Death, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, so I'm guessing there is a certain somebody in your life right now, or potential someone that could be more significant in your life right now. Let me make sure I have that in the frame. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I can tell that it's been tough because the Queen of Swords is a bad bitch. And she is very like reassured and assured that she's a bad bitch. She doesn't really need anyone to like tell her that. And your spirit guides, they see that you're not in that energy that you usually are in. Maybe you're usually very like confident or boisterous or want to go out or this or that, and you're just not feeling yourself right now. And it has more to do with like mental. I feel like it's just because you're not mentally feeling well, or you're just going through it and it's like kind of putting you down. Because the Queen of Swords is an air sign. That's about mentality. That's about air, and it's sort of about stress. So when the Queen of Swords is reversed, it kind of shows me that you're not really trusting your thoughts, you're not trusting the signs that you're seeing. There's a lot of distrust right now, a lot of disconnection between the heart and the mind. With Judgment in reverse, I feel like maybe this disconnection came from a specific event that didn't take place the way that you thought it would. Maybe you thought you were going to go down a specific new path or a new beginning. You thought it was all aligned and it didn't happen that way. Or maybe there's some sort of resistance to go down a certain new path. Now, it's interesting because it's the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse, the Fool in general represents new beginnings, but it's sort of a novice beginning because it could usually lead to something not good. I mean, it's sort of blind leading the blind here. Like this witch is about to like jump off this cliff and has no fucking clue because she's not paying attention. And with it in reverse, it shows me that there was supposed to be some sort of new beginning, but it actually wasn't going to be good for you. We have Judgment in reverse as well. So maybe you had this thought that, oh my God, this didn't happen, and I really thought it was going to happen this way. But the divine, what your spirit guides want you to say is it's actually good that it didn't happen the way you thought it would. Because we have death here. In fact, it's almost better that it comes to an end and cycles out, or there's something that has to come to an end and cycle out, because it took away or was taking away from your work. It was taking away from your focus. It was taking away from you, maybe you manifesting a man or whoever it is that I feel like represents this emperor. This emperor can also represent sort of like, we could be talking about just emotions and mentality. And the emperor here could represent that you'll be moving into a more sophisticated state of mind where you're not doubting yourself and you are sitting in your power and you do kind of know your directions and it's sort of mapped out for you. But what your spirit guides really want to tell you is that although things didn't go as you thought they would or as planned, there's actually much better in store for you. I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards because I want to figure out exactly what that is. I feel like part of it is a work opportunity or an opportunity to work harder, work more. I feel like another part of it could be even a divine masculine or someone that you could be in a relationship with or getting into a relationship with. Yeah, we have the Empress here. So we have the Emperor and the Empress, which is counterparts. This could be a twin flame dynamic. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like this is some sort of support system that you will be receiving. Now with the Empress, this is a really cool change from the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now fuck the Queen of Swords upright when you can be the Empress. This is even better. So you know what I'm saying? Where you thought it was going to be this way and things were going to be that way. And because it didn't turn out that way, you were like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong with me or what's wrong with this? Or, you know, and spirit guides want you to say, no, it's even better because you didn't want to go down a blind new beginning. You did need to end something in order for you to work harder, in order for you to manifest something, and in order for you to be more confident. They don't want you to just be the Queen of Swords upright. They want you to be the Empress. The Empress is someone who is completely solid in her faith, completely solid in the decisions that she makes. And there's a lot of like fertile energy here with new beginnings, fertile energy with you know, even like a new birth I'm seeing, but I just feel like it's creative birth. We have Strength here. And not to be like cliche, but I feel like also your guides want you to know that this experience is going to make you stronger and was needed to make you stronger so that you could understand from a different point of view or different vantage point just exactly how connected things are. Sorry. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is also representative of your confidence. So if you're lacking confidence right now, if you're sort of in your feels about your self-esteem, with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you know, if you were a bad bitch before, you will be an even badder bitch now, is basically what they're saying. The Queen of Wands, like, doesn't doubt her beauty, doesn't doubt her flair, doesn't doubt her confidence. She knows that she's bad. Like, keep looking, bitch. But it's like kind of that energy, and your spirit guides are very excited for you. And there is this opportunity for love that definitely keeps popping up. There's someone here that fancies you for sure. Knight of Cups, you know, they might not have a lot to offer. We even have a shark here. They might be like the type that's just like, you kind of look at them and you're like, oh fuck, like I really like you, but this looks like a danger zone. They have really pure intentions, I do have to say. And if they are this emperor in their own right, they are worth some of that mess, because I feel like you guys are counterparts. There could have been some sort of situation, you know, where you guys signed like a soul contract, like it could be that deep. And so you guys are here to like do this together. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like they have pure intentions to give you their heart. It's gonna take a while, but I feel like it's necessary, because you're not ready to receive it at the moment. I feel like you're not feeling the best about yourself, but once you start feeling better about yourself, you'll attract more of that kind of ushy-gushy love. And then also opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. So if part of your stress is kind of resulted in maybe financial stress, basically what God and Spirit wants you to know is that there is a lot manifesting for you, and it's almost better that it happened this way. It's almost better that something came crashing down and came to its ultimate death, because look at all this positive energy, all this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles also represents abundance. It represents solid opportunity in the future. Okay, so we have solitude. So think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So yeah, you could be sort of in hermit mode, like rebuilding mode right now, and maybe you're trying to pick yourself back up from whatever happened. What did I say? New beginning. So we have the Empress as well. This can also represent some sort of birth. So the fairy godmother hurls the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. And then we have the Empress, who happens to be pregnant here, so there is also that. So yeah, I just feel like there is a lot of creative energy here, a lot of, you know, more inspiration even. So if you're feeling kind of like a lack of inspiration, trust that this is going to be renewed for you. Your guides really, really want you to know that. I'm going to pull from the Archangel deck. We have Remember Who You Are. So you're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And then we have Overcoming Difficulties. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm so glad I pulled from this. So the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So the worst is now behind you. You know, you have already been through it. If that was like a lot for you, it's over now. It's done. And it's almost better that it happened this way. And you might not see it yet, but you will move into a vantage point where you finally are like, oh, I get it. Because remember, you're going to get all this inspiration out of it. You're going to get all this strength out of it. You're going to get all this confidence out of it. You're going to get all of this love out of it. You're going to get all this money out of it. So it's almost better that it happened this way. Okay, love, so I'm going to do your channeled messages, and let me know if you want me to do these channeled messages from your guides. I feel like a strong presence here, so I can definitely do it from your guides.
Baby, your back is getting jacked. I see some muscles. Nice. Some muscles.
Okay, I'm going to do channeled messages from your guides. I know that you fell over and you're feeling like all your cups spilt over and it's the end of this. But I'm gonna need you to pick yourself back up and understand that the party is not over. The adventure is not over. There is yet still so much to manifest. On top of which, everything that you have been manifesting, it is coming into fruition. The wheel is about to turn over for you, my girl. There is so much happening in the house of money, in the house of finances, and house of stability, house of love, house of opportunity. And going through this darkness is going to actually make you a stronger person and a more understanding and empathic and intuitive person. And this is the person that we really want you to be. We don't always want you to hold everything together and be the strongest version of yourself possible. But we do want you to know that if you fall over and if you kind of tip your cups over, we will be there to catch you. Now, what we need from you is to be in a different state of mind. We need you to be excited for the future because there is so much happening for you coming up. The wheel is about to turn over and you are going to have all these different opportunities. You might even have travel opportunities. And we're asking that you give to others. You spend some time giving to others, maybe in the way that they didn't give to you, because that's only going to fuel your manifestations even more. You're going to finally move into a state of being where you are so comfortable, not only by yourself, but just by yourself with the divine, because we want you to know that we're here for you and that we're always surrounding you. You're going to be abundant, and you're in that abundance. You're going to be in an attracting energy, and you're going to attract this love that you've been asking us for. And we definitely want to give it to you, but we wanted to give it to you when you were in an energy where you were open to receiving, where you're open to celebrating. And I felt like you weren't in that energy for a while. You didn't know how to receive when people gave to you, and it was always you that was giving to others. But now I see that there's going to be a victory for you in all aspects of your life. We see that you've been watching tarot videos about us, seeing what kind of messages we can give to you. And we want you to trust the messages that are given to you because you do have a strong inclination, a strong intuition. In fact, if you were to buy a tarot deck yourself, we would love to communicate with you through that. Understand as well that we need you to quiet your mind. Sometimes we feel like you have too many doubts about yourself, but you really are doing the best at balancing everything. And you are well on your way to having this abundance, having this house, having this life, and all the things that you wish for, we're listening to. There is definitely an opportunity to have some sort of birth of an idea, a creative idea where you could start a business or start a channel or start a project of some sort. We want to give this to you as a gift because we believe that you are stuck of inspiration, and we want you to move out of this moon energy where you're not feeling so good about yourself or feeling so sure about what direction to take. Just understand that we are with you at all times and that the scales are definitely balancing. You don't have to do this alone. There is love and there's opportunity coming for you. And the things that you thought were going to be good for you are definitely coming to an end so that there can be a new beginning, which will be better and more harmonious for you. This new beginning will offer you commitment, and it will offer you opportunity as well to become stable and independent. And you'll be able to do so much with that stability. So if you felt like your manifestations weren't coming through for you, they are. There's also a person that is coming through for you. And I know that you've been in hermit mode and you've been hiding out, but we're hoping that you can kind of come out of the cave and see what's there, because the world has a lot to offer for you. And we want you to be happy. We want you to be in love, and we want you to celebrate, because this is really a part of your divine plan and your divine destiny. You're supposed to have the happiness, you're supposed to have the kids, and you're supposed to feel like the Empress. That is how we want you to be, ultimately, as God's child. Okay, love, that is your channeled messages from your spirit guides. I really feel like, okay, babe. I really feel like they are very angelic. Like, if I'm being very honest, I feel like you have quite a few angels around you. And they really do have very pure and honest intentions for you. So if it felt like they weren't backing you up, it wasn't to make you feel bad in any way. It was actually to get rid of certain people or certain situations or certain things that were kind of like not helping you and sort of harming you in the long run. And because God can see all perspectives, all vantage points, you know, they saw that ahead of time, and so they wanted to fix that up, but it's really for your highest good. Okay, love, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will be moving on to the next person.
Red rubies. Red rubies. What's your question?
Okay, Red Rubies, how are you, girl? What is your question? Let me know. I really want to get a new desk, you guys, and I'm debating between losing my white theme, although it's like kind of like not so white right now, and getting like a really cool like witchy wooden desk, or getting a white table that moves up and down. Like, I'm thinking about that one too.
Up and down, up and down.
Because I would like love to stand right now.
Huh, you see? Sometimes it's cool, huh? Sam, yeah, maybe then.
Yeah.
Is that one, if you don't like it, can you return it?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe we try it then.
Yeah.
If red rubies.
Oh my god, are we gonna take a poll? Okay, white table or wooden desk, you guys? Okay, Red Rubies. What does the universe have in store for your immediate future? Are you on the right path as far as a career and how I make money? You got offered a new job on your field on Friday, but a different department. Okay, cool.
A lot of questions. Oh, career questions. Okay. Damn.
Okay, so we have the World to start. We have the Five of Wands. Woo! Lots of energy. Four of Swords. Eight of Swords. There's your King of Wands. I already know that, like, who this is popping out. The Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. Interesting. So, what does the universe have in store for you for your immediate future? Are you on the right path as far as a career, how I make money? Interesting. Okay, so with the World, this is interesting because the World is a very positive card. The World, it represents travel, it represents opportunities, it represents moving on to something different. But then we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. The Five of Wands, you know, all fives in tarot are not the best cards. It kind of represents some sort of chaos. I feel like with the Five of Wands, maybe you work with a lot of people, or maybe the people you used to work with are going to miss you, or maybe there's the opposite. Maybe there's like some jealousy. I feel like there's some sort of tension going on in the in the workplace. And I feel like there's a lot of talk surrounding it. This could also represent friends. It could represent family. It could represent some sort of like disagreement or kind of lack of harmony. With the Four of Swords, because of this kind of chaos, it's brought you into a state of rest where you don't even know what to do. You're actually feeling very trapped in your decision. Okay, yeah, there's definitely talk. I mean, even just sort of the look here, it looks very petty. It just looks like a bunch of like, okay, like shut up. And we have the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you've been put into some sort of rest where you're kind of trying to retreat, make a decision, understand the situation better, but you're not coming to an understanding the way you thought you would. With the Eight of Swords, I feel like you're actually feeling trapped. We have the King of Wands, which I feel like is kind of random, but it's almost like I feel like your boo is coming out here trying to say like, I support you no matter what decision you make. So there's that, which is great. And actually, if you want to lean on your boo, you should, because the King of Wands is very good at delegating. They're very good at arbitrating situations, so they can look at like both sides and really like tell you what's the best decision. So maybe to move out of this like period of rest or isolation or feeling trapped, you should lean on your person for some advice, because I feel like they are willing to kind of help. But with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands, I feel like it's interesting. I feel like you're going to walk away from this opportunity actually, or this opportunity is going to make you walk away from it, because we have the 10 of Wands. I feel like if you walk away, if you don't walk away, there's some sort of like, it's going to be too exhausting, or it's going to bring about some sort of just overdrive. You're just going to be working too much, maybe not for as much money. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Are you on the right track as far as your career? I feel like the divine, what they want to honestly say is that no, you're not necessarily on the right track, because you're not feeling like you're on the right track, and it's all dependent on how you feel and how you view the situation. You kind of manifest your own reality based off your own thoughts about certain things. And if you're not feeling like in your gut, like intuitively, like this is the right decision, then it's not. And I feel like there is going to be some sort of point where you walk away, whether it's now or whether it's later, but no matter what, it's going to bring about some sort of exhaustion. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it almost kind of tells me that you're going to work way harder than like what you're actually worth. You know, like let's say you're worth this much, but you're working way more and not even getting like a smidge. So let me check on the chat. So yeah, you've been working on your own business. This could also kind of represent that you kind of know that you should be focused on maybe your business or maybe another job or this or that. It's the divine is basically saying, well, it's not our decision, it's your decision. It's basically saying that whatever makes you happy, they're going to support, but it's looking like this is not going to make you happy. We have Judgment in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, there we go. So let's pull a few more. We have the Sun. Awesome. So yeah, I feel like the Queen of Swords, I feel like you and the King of Pentacles, you know what you want, right? You have no problem knowing what you want, deciding what you want, but it's one of these cases where you've been laid out like 4 different options. And so now you're kind of like in this error mode, like, oh shit, I have options, I don't know which one to pick. But I know that you know deep down inside which option is the one that you want. And so does the divine. And that option leads to the Sun and leads to the King of Pentacles. It leads to this lushness, this happiness, whatever this happiness may be. With Judgment in reverse, I feel like if you go down this direction because you were offered an opportunity or this or that, you know, it's going to lead to 1 or 2 things. They're not necessarily going to be positive. And it's kind of going to go against what the divine has in store for you. With Judgment in reverse, it represents that, you know, you had like a plan laid out and there was another plan and you went down maybe, I wouldn't say the wrong path, but a path that is not necessarily what makes you happy. And if something doesn't make you happy, then you know the divine is not necessarily supporting it. With the Hermit card and the Queen of Wands, I feel like right after you make this decision to choose this path over this one, you're going to go into hermit mode. Now, this could be building mode, this could be restoring mode, this could be healing mode. Maybe you're going to have to go inward in order to kind of really organize yourself. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Once you do that, and this is a really positive card. I mean, she really looks like she's at peace here. Once you kind of do that, bam, you're going to come out, maybe premiere your business, maybe start this new job, whatever it may be, but you're going to be really confident, and even more so confident in the divine, confident that, okay, so when I do follow my path and my heart and the things that make me happy, I am supported. The divine just pushes forward these things for me to happen so that I can feel good about them. Okay, let me pull some oracle for you. We have music. Ooh, I've never seen this card. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Okay, so you could be listening to Bitch Better Have My Money by Rihanna, right? And the message in there is that you need to step up and ask for the things you want, that kind of thing. We have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay, okay. And then we have divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So this is really cool because she's pulling oracle and tarot divination. So you've been probably watching a lot of tarot videos, or you've been trying to understand through tarot what the message is, what your spirit guides really think of this path that you're on. But what they're trying to tell you is that you can speak directly to them. If you have your own tarot deck or oracle deck, they love when that you play with it because there are messages that they have for you. And then we have wish wisely. Use your wishes to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Okay, and I'm gonna pull some Archangel Oracle really quick. We have prioritize. So focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Then we have angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us. Angels allow us to take off your burdens. Okay, so I'm not sure if you were watching the previous person or the person before, but angel therapy, definitely a big one. You know, call in your angels and guides for help. I know that you know you have guides, but you got to make that free will decision to say, okay, listen, I need some help. Show me the path, show me the way, show me which direction to take. And actually really meditate on that. Go into hermit mode and really, really think about that. You know, listen to your tarot cards, listen to the messages in the music. Start manifesting, prioritize, start coming up with a game plan as to how you're going to do this. And really try and swing all this in your power. Whether that's taking this job and accepting it because it's a good opportunity and you're thankful for it, and then kind of building in the background, meaning like when you come home you work on this and that, and then you transition. Whatever the plan may be, I feel like your guides are saying, one, do it, and then two, if you do it and ask us for help, we'll help you. We'll definitely help you, and they're definitely around you heavily. Okay, girls, so thank you so much for joining the live once again. I love you and appreciate you, and I really hope that you found that helpful. Maybe.
Red rubies, rubies! Red rubies! Go, red rubies, go! Red rubies. And Unstruck is next.
Hi, Sarah. Okay, so.
We like packages.
Oh, thank you so much. Red Ruby, so if you do that, you get a private reading, or what I'm also doing is a credit on the live. So whichever one, if you don't mind it being on the live, then you'll have a credit. You can do it today, you can do it next live I'm on, or if you want a private reading, then I can do that as well. But just let me know, girl.
Alright, Unstruck is next, and hopefully she types out the question. Do you need anything, baby?
Have some more water.
Water, okay, water. Okay.
Alright, love. In the meantime, though, you know, I see what you're going through the cards. Like, you definitely have options, and you know, are being completely guided. I know it's hard to see like at first, especially when you're in it, because you know, stress obviously, but you got this. Like, you really, really do. All right, Unstruck, so let me know what your question is and I will help you out. Okay, thank you. So we have an 18 plus.
Maybe someone does.
So what makes you irresistible and sexy to women? 18 plus with a 5-minute extended. Okay. Oof, lots of energy. So we have the Queen of Wands. Oof. We have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Damn! We have the 10 of Cups, And we have the Eight of Wands. Well, definitely your thing-a-ding-ding is very attractive and irresistible. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's maybe, yes, Sarah, I feel like there's someone definitely specific in your life that is super into your thing-a-ding-ding. I'm just gonna call it that. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, wow, like women really are super attracted to you. There's kind of this like, there is like, I feel like irresistible is the correct word to use. What makes you irresistible could be maybe a light, fun nature. It could be that you like to get down and dirty. There's like a huge energy here of just like putting in work. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles is all about like work ethic. We have the Ten of Cups, so that's like also about like a good time, maybe even an emotionally fulfilling time. So you could be in a relationship or you could be in a situationship, but I feel like someone specific is strongly coming out here and they're very, very attracted to you. They have a lot of fun with you. I feel like you give them a lot of pleasure. They give you a lot of pleasure. We have the Eight of Wands as well, so I feel like there might be like a lot of options, but it can represent that people really just kind of like, I don't even know what to say, I'm like getting red. They just like what you do, whatever it is. If you're like fingering them or eating them out or like, you know, fucking them from behind or whatever it is. I did restrict my videos, so I am allowed to say these things. And I feel like you also just, I'm not sure if you're a guy or a girl, but I want to say that you have a big cock.
Yeah.
But okay, babe, stop. I feel like people like that, and I feel like other people are jealous as well. There's some sort of hint of like jealousy, but there's just this kind of like energy to you that's very sexual, and that they really want to kind of just get undressed and be very like natural with you. But playful is definitely a word that keeps coming up as well. Let me pull some more cards. We have the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is interesting. I feel like there's sort of a energy here where you're kind of unavailable, or maybe you're hard to pin down, or maybe you don't want to be in a commitment or something like that. So that is actually, believe it or not, something that makes you irresistible. Now, I don't want to go teaching people this because I don't think I should, you know, be like, but in your case, I feel like part of what attracts people to you and makes you so irresistible is that they can't read you, that they can't pin you down, that they're not sure what you want or what you're into. There's also kind of this funny, playful kinkiness here. I don't know if you've been to a costume party lately or something about a costume party, or maybe like to like wear costumes or whatever it may be, but there's sort of this energy here as well where you're just kind of down to clown, which is really cool. I just feel like you're a good, you know, most ladies out there feel like you're a good fuck, and that's coming out strongly. So whatever it is you're doing, the magic hands or a magic wand or whatever it is, I feel like it's definitely working. We have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like there could be, you know, I feel like there is some sort of commitment issues here where you don't want to necessarily be pinned down to one person, but there is sort of this, because the Eight of Cups represents walking away from something. So I'm not sure if you walked away from someone and it kind of brought this out within you. We have the Three of Cups, which also represents kind of celebration, but it can represent third party energy here. I feel like you're, you know, just kind of into the kinky stuff. There is like choking, there's like ass grabbing in public type of thing. And I feel like those are like actually attributes that, you know, make you irresistible or make you stand out. Maybe because you're bold enough to do that or be like that. Not many people are. We have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, there's something about like things on the down low or the hush hush. And although it's seemingly kind of like, well, why? It's actually a very attractive thing to these people. Like there's something very mysterious, something very aloof, enigmatic about you. With the world here, I feel like there's just a lot of fun to be had. It's almost kind of animalistic, like you really get down and dirty and want to be in front of a mirror and this and that and grab a tit, and it's just let's do it on the kitchen counter kind of thing. So that's just like there's a lot of like unpredictability and aloofness, and that actually makes things more fun. When you're not, you know, easy to predict, then you never know what it's going to be like, and it could always be a different type of fun time. We have flirt, so I feel like you're a big flirt. People see that as well. Oh, we have deception here. Someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. We have express your love. So yeah, I feel like you're very closed off and you're hard to read is what this, I think, deception thing represents. Is it's not that you're deceptive, it's just that you're hard to read, you're hard to pin down. You don't express your feelings very often. If you know, have a night out, you're not necessarily gonna be like, oh, I'm so in love with you, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, lots of cards. Pay attention to the red flags very soon. This could also represent a specific person with deception and pay attention to the red flags. Maybe there is someone that you're considering. Maybe it's on the hush hush for them and it's something that's like bothering you, or maybe you're like going along with it, but you guys are just getting to know each other and it's kind of already like weird in some way. I don't know if these are the right cards to play. Actually, I think I'm gonna pull these cards. We have perfect timing. We have yes. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is for. Perfect timing, yes. Remain positive. So I feel like there is someone here and there's something that like is trying to develop, but maybe there's a resistance. I think I'm gonna pull more tarot. Yeah, I feel like one of the things that makes you irresistible is sort of just like the flirty nature to you. Just always down to clown is like another one. And then just strong, like big dick energy, you know? We have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like although there's some sort of energy of being unavailable here, we have the Eight of Wands. The Three of Cups. Yeah, definite energy of being unavailable, but that energy is actually making you more attractive because, you know, they can't have you or no one can have you, and it kind of makes them come towards you even more. We have the Hierophant. Maybe there's like some sort of attribute to you that's sort of sophisticated, and it makes people feel like there can definitely be a commitment here, a relationship here. And so they kind of want to like run this marathon for the long haul. I'm seeing like a huge energy here of like not just being irresistible, but to a point where women find it sexy that they have to really like go out of their way to get to you or get to know you or this or that. With the Eight of Wands coming up twice, I feel like there's some sort of representation of there being too many people involved, too many people on social media. This can also be a social media card. So maybe there is like a track record in like who you follow or who this follows, and whoever is like coming out in the energy in that's like constant in this reading, is there's some tension there I'm feeling. And then with the Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, I just feel like strongly there's this energy that you're just like older, more mature, more sophisticated, and people really want to like wrap around that, and they find it sexy that you're like hard to get to. We have the Emperor. We have Strength. Yeah, and we have the Hermit. So there's sort of this like reserved, like keep to yourself kind of energy. When you're with your person or a person, it's fun in that moment. But I feel like for the most part, it's really hard to find you or understand you or get to know you. And it actually makes it more irresistible because they're like inserting their own fantasies about who you could be rather than just knowing who you are and this and that. But I feel like people are really attracted to your strength. You could be muscular, they could be very attracted to sort of your fitness. I feel like also they're attracted to your age or some sort of sophistication, some sort of sense of maturity. I feel like if you have a beard or a mustache or a combination of that, ladies find that really sexy as well. I feel like there's a huge sense of, you know, you might be tall as well. They're really liking that. They really like your chest. And then I feel like they really like, you know, your big dick energy. So yeah, and then, you know, they like what you do. All right, love, so that is your 18 plus. Thank you so much for joining me here over on the live. I appreciate you. I hope you stay safe and I hope you stay healthy. And I will see you next time.
All right. Lennis Clark. Lennis Clark is next.
Okay, Lennis. Regular Deadpool.
Regular pull. Yeah.
Okay. Let me know what your question is, love.
Do you want a taco, baby? Do you want some coffee? Do you want guacamole? Just a guacamole, maybe? Just a burrito? Do you want some spicy margarita? Tapatio? I would think so.
See, people can hear you, right? Like... All right, guys. So while we're waiting for the question of the next person, I am between a wooden desk and a white desk. So let's take a poll in the chat. Like, do you guys like this white background you see in my pick a cards? Should I stick to this clean white look? I really like the focus to be on the cards and stuff. But the wooden desk is not only, you know, it's more stable, but it's very witchy and I can, you know, switch it up. So let me know. Okay. So is it just channeled messages?
Yeah, but I'm telling him that he's had $15.
Okay. So okay, wooden desk or white desk. I think what I'm gonna do is post a picture on my community page of like the two options I have because they're so different and we'll see what you guys have to say. Okay, so Lannis, how does she feel about you? Let's get into it. How does she feel about you? Woo. Okay. Sometimes it comes out slow and I'm like, and then it's like, boosh. Okay, so to start, we have the Hierophant. Then we have the Justice card. The Magician. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay. I'm actually going to get the clarifying card for the Six of Wands in reverse. Or I think it's upright. Let me get a clarifier just in case.
And I think he's going to send another so we can do just channeling.
Okay.
If you want.
And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm running out of battery.
Oh, okay.
This charger doesn't reach all the way up here. Do we have a longer one by any chance? Okay, so with the Hierophant, to start, How does this person feel for you? I feel like they're very committed to you. They're very interested. If you're not already in a relationship with them, they're very interested in being in a relationship with you. They're very committed to you already. So they, you know, you could like not be in a relationship and they're already kind of loyal to you, that kind of thing. With the Justice card, I feel like they also are very fair, or feel like you're very fair. Fair in that you guys are both fair to each other. It's a very equal relationship, very equal give and take. I feel like there is a strong energy of balance here. So if you're in the dating stages, it could be like very fair, you know, like you pay, they pay, you pay, they pay, that kind of thing, or something like that. There's some sort of balance here that feels really good. Maybe your lives line up in a really cool way where, you know, you can see each other often, or the communication is good, but this person is feeling good about you. With the Magician, I feel like low-key, if they're not a mystic, they definitely are trying to manifest you in some way. I feel like they are very interested in developing this relationship further, and they can pretty much see it all with you, low-key. We'll get to it with the Ten of Pentacles. But with the Magician here, I feel like this person, you know, might be into their own fair share of divination and... No, not gonna So, what we're gonna have to do maybe is put my laptop up here and plug it in.
Oh, into the laptop. Good idea.
Sorry, 1 second. Just want to make sure my phone doesn't die on y'all. Fuck.
You can take that one.
Fucking new chargers. I hate Apple. They literally change everything so that it doesn't work, like the port. Okay. This isn't gonna work.
No?
This charger doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. You just gotta switch the sides.
Well, I can't see if it works or doesn't work. I can't exit. But it should vibrate.
Okay, let me give you another one.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt your reading. With the Magician, I feel like this person is like a mystic, or they're into their own kind of divination. So they could be watching tarot about you, low-key, but they're very interested in you. They could be the Queen of Pentacles. They could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could have that in their chart. They could just be a very stable person, someone who is willing to kind of wait it out and see where things progress with you. And where things will progress is they definitely feel with the Six of Wands that there could be some sort of victory. Yeah, now it worked. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So with the Six of Wands, this person sees a victory with you. In fact, I feel like being with you makes them feel like a better person. With Temperance, it actually makes them feel more zen as well. I feel like they are, you know, a very calm, very zen, very kind of gentle person. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like they are also very like, you know, they really want like stability with you. So this is interesting because when I was shuffling, I was getting energy of something else. Yeah, we got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So, okay, this person's dealing with something I feel like within their own life. They're feeling trapped in something. This could be another relationship. This could be another sort of dynamic. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like they also feel like, I don't know, it's this energy of feeling like they don't know what to do, or they're kind of sneaking around, like maybe talking to you. Or with the Eight of Swords, they're like feeling trapped in something, some sort of like relationship or dynamic. But that's like separate than like what they feel for you. What they feel for you is extremely positive. You know, they want to commit to you. They want to have balance with you. Maybe the reason that there's this need for balance with the Justice card is because there isn't balance right now. They are trying to manifest you. They are trying to make sure that things progress with you because they see a victory with you. And there is some sort of like Zen kind of energy. So there's a belief system here. Maybe you reassure this person a lot that you guys are cool, or that you are good, or that you're there for them. There's this huge energy of feeling cared for, and that's what makes them want everything with you. They want the kids, they want the house, they want the stability, they want all these things with you. But there's a darker energy going on, and it's separate from you. It has nothing to do with their perception of you, but to kind of go outside of your question. With the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I feel like this person is feeling trapped, and they're feeling stuck in something that they're in. And they're in this kind of period of just like turmoil. Oof. Three of Swords. Emperor in reverse. They could be in a different type of relationship or some sort of dynamic that's crumbling. It could be kind of actually a power struggle. I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, next to all these cards, the Three of Swords, it represents someone who is like not evolved. Like they could be with someone that is very like egotistical and not evolved and very unstable and very kind of abusive. The Three of Swords, there's some sort of third party energy going on. This could be like third party including you. This could be third party with like their other person and someone else and then including you. But there's some sort of like energy here where there's like distrust in the relationship. And I feel like they're trying to find their way. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're trying to find their way towards you, trying to find their way towards like a new start or a new beginning. But there's some sort of energy where they really want to come toward you, like, because every time the cards reflect towards you, they're really positive. They're really like you even see in the landscape, like the landscape is more lush and green and full of opportunity. You can see in the energy that she's more zen, more calm, more stable, more giving, more loving. And then as soon as we come down here with sort of the underlining issues that this person's going through, it's very dark and muddy and cloudy and stormy. And so this person knows that you're the light. This person knows that if they come towards you, they're going to be very happy. I think it's just sort of a matter of not knowing how to go about that process, not knowing how to come towards you. Now, with the Swords energy, this could be completely mental. Like this is all in their head. These limitations, these fears are in their head. And the reality is not reflectant of what's in their head. The reality is that you got them. The reality is that you're stable. The reality is that things will be good, that some foundation will sort of be laid out here. I want to pull some Romance Oracle. We have chemistry. So there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction. We have forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this wanted to come out in reverse, which to me kind of represents that this person needs to let go of something. They need to forgive and learn. I feel like also can represent you towards this person. Like almost kind of like, look at this guy's face. He's like, oh my God, this shit again. Like, are we really going through this? We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You guys might have some disagreements about spirituality. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that. This could just be like simple differences. I know modern tarot card readers, we read this card nowadays as like, you guys are a different race from each other. You're different socioeconomic status. You come from different worlds, that kind of thing. Maybe whoever this person is with currently, they're like comfortable like by society, but they like the actual person is like fucked up and abusive. We have playfulness. So this person is like very attracted to your playfulness. They're very attracted to the fact that you help them out so much and make them feel so reassured. We have worth waiting for. So this person apparently is worth waiting for. We have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So this could definitely be like a twin flame dynamic. Like you could be with someone that you sort of were destined to meet. You guys were destined to cross each other's paths, but you're kind of playing catch up with each other. You're waiting for this person to catch up to you. They're waiting to catch up to you, like vice versa. We have reflection. So give each other some space at the moment and trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And we have healing. So imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Oh, that's gorgeous. So healing, I feel like, is very important in this. And then reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out. So keep sending this person your positive vibe and positive energy and all this light. And I feel like they are making their way towards you. How they feel for you is extremely set in stone. Like there's nothing about you that they don't like. So I don't think that's what's stopping them from coming towards you. I don't even think it's like a religious factor. I think there's some sort of, third party dynamic here that has like kind of caught this person in some sort of rut. So that's really interesting as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do your channeled messages. So would you want this to be from this girl, from this person? Do you want these channeled messages to be from your spirit guides? How do you want me to kind of frame this channeled message? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups coming out here. I definitely see you guys getting together. And I know that it's like kind of frustrating right now because there's like a hangman energy, some procrastination. So let me know if you want these messages to be channeled from your person, or do you want them to be channeled from spirit guides? Because they'll definitely take two different perspectives depending on which one.
Channeling. Channeling. I think he said he wanted it from her.
From her? Okay.
Yeah, originally he wanted that.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do your channeled messages from your person. Let's see what she would have to say to you if it was like no ego, raw filter, like I'm just saying like the pure truth. Okay. Wow. I really want all of this with you. I really want, like, I can see it all. I can see the kids and I can see the house and I can literally see myself having like dogs and cats and like farmland and just the whole damn thing. I literally can see myself growing old with you. I'm just in a weird place right now where it's really hard for me to receive this love because I'm dealing with a broken person, a broken sort of dynamic, and all the pieces between us are broken, and we're sort of trying to figure out where to go from here. Pretty much all the cups have been tipped over, and I have this passion for you to come towards you and to just really rush in, but I know that I'm not taking that action. And I know that you have love for me, and I know that you've been there for me. And sometimes I feel like I question why you have love for me, because I feel like I'm so difficult and just so indecisive and just all over the place as far as which direction to take, that I feel like sometimes your love can be a little blind, that you're not understanding that maybe I'm not the best person for you. And if I am, trust that I am working really hard to be the person that you deserve, because I know that I'm all over the place and I really want to collaborate. I really want to start, putting in more effort and working harder and being a better person. But I'm just having a hard time finding that strength. I'm having a hard time finding that passion to put into that action. And I'm having a hard time finding my way out of this darkness. But I do know that I will. I know that I'll find my way out of this darkness. I know that I will rise above this. I know that I will get away from this toxicity. And I know that I will come eventually towards you with a relationship. Maybe, I'll be the one asking you for one. But for right now, I'm trying to move out of an energy where I'm exhausted, because you deserve more than someone who is exhausted. I want to come towards you equally and be your lover and be your person, and I want things to be fair. But right now, I feel like I don't have the energy to start something new, because I still have to put an end to something old. I see you as this King of Wands. You're so sexy and built up and have all these things laid out for you. And you seem so content and so happy and so loved by yourself that I almost don't want to disturb the peace. I feel like you have a lot to offer people and the world around you, and it would make me feel like I was taking you off course of your life or off direction, and I really don't want that. So in the meantime, sometimes I just sit in this energy of just receiving you halfway, because it's good for me. It keeps me happy. It keeps me sane. It keeps me in this inner knowing that things eventually will be good, that things eventually will be stable, that things eventually will turn over. And I kind of soak up this feeling because it's new to me to feel this way, and it allows me to be peaceful, at least in the meantime, so I can be creative. I'm trying to manifest a different new beginning. I'm trying to catch up on my own awakening and my own intuition, but I find myself very lost and very confused. I know that I have to walk away from this, but then I'm presented with all these options and I'm not sure where to go. I know that you're here for me and you're stable and that you have reassured me a lot. But right now, I'm trying to find this love for myself so that I can come towards you. Because I really truly believe that if we're meant to be together, it will be at any point in time, we'll have this victory. I feel like there's no joke as to like why you were put in my life and where this is supposed to blossom. There definitely will be a commitment here, but in the meantime, I'm trying to find balance, trying to find myself so that I can really be this person to you and have this life and this family. I'm waiting for the divine to really help me out here and move me towards you and this new beginning. All right, love, that. All right, love, that is your channeled messages. Baby, shut up.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining my live. I really appreciate you. I hope that you stay safe and healthy, and I really hope that it works with this person because they really, really like you and are super interested in you, and I think they're just trying to move past really a hard time right now. All right, so I will be moving on to the next person, Alexander. And while Alex is sending me your question, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. You are not going to open your mouth about any lizards or iguanas or anything like that.
How about a turtle?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going to happen in the next 3 months?
Okay, I'll just do it right now. All right.
Sure, guacamole, taquito,
We don't
burrito,
have
maybe
guacamole.
a quesadilla, spicy tamale?
No.
No? Okay, okay. Who is the lizard?
Him, apparently. I like went to pee once and I come back and he's talking your guys' ear off about whatever nonsense.
What nonsense.
Ah! Oh my god.
Baby.
So
Alex.
much energy, so much energy.
Yeah.
So much energy in the cards, so much energy in the
So
cards.
much energy. Alexander. So much energy in the cards.
So much energy.
Okay. Well, actually, Sarah, like low key, we are trying to get an iguana and a dog. Okay. What is going to happen in the next 3 months? I'm actually going to do a video on this soon. I was thinking about it. Next 3 months is a really cool video to do because right when you're at like September, October, November, December, then it's like, you know, the end of the year. Okay. What is going to happen the next 3 months? So to start, we have the Fool. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Okay, so in the next 3 months, I feel like you'll be going down a new beginning of some sort. With the 5 of Swords, I feel like this new beginning, you know, I'm starting to read the Fool today a little differently. And I feel like the Fool today, at least, is like a novice energy. It's almost like don't go down this blindly. If there is some sort of new path being laid out for you, check all, check around, check above, check to the side, whatever it is. But I just feel like make sure that everything is solid, because usually I encourage the Fool and I usually encourage new beginnings, even if it's blind, because it's, if you're feeling good about it, then fucking do it. But right now with the Fool and the 5 of Swords next to each other, I feel like there's a new path being laid out for you, and it's the divine is almost saying like, don't go through with it because it's going to lead to more stress. So, you know, this could also represent just making sure that before you go through with it, you're checking everything, checking the contracts, checking this, checking that. You're moving to a new town in 2 weeks and starting a new job. Oh, okay, well, there you go. So the Five of Swords represents stress. So this could just be stress because you're literally transitioning. Now, it doesn't have to mean a negative thing. It could just mean that's what it is. It's stressful. It's a stressful thing to do. With the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and Judgment, you know, ultimately what I want to get to is that you're going to be very stable and very financially stable, if I may say. So I'm picturing almost that you're moving into this new place. You finally got a glass of wine, you have a book, you're feeling good. That's the kind of energy that's coming towards you. With the King of Cups, this could be a special someone in your life. The King of Cups could also represent maybe a new boss, maybe someone that's going to be a mentor in your life. They're going to be kind of very loving, very gentle type of person, very understanding. And I just feel like in general, they're going to be very giving and kind and smart. If this is not like a significant other, like directly, I feel like this is maybe going to be a mentor type of influence in your life coming up. Either way, I love this Nine of Pentacles energy because like there's just so much good energy radiating off of this card. It's almost like, you know, you're chilling, you're sitting back, you're relaxing, you're finally like soaking up the fruits of your labor. And with Judgment, I feel like the divine is like, you know, once you kind of shift into this calm energy and you sort of like, you're in this gratitude heart space center. With Judgment, I love that card because it's divine basically saying like, da 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 da, like we're gonna bring this into your life and all these new opportunities are gonna unfold because you're in a better energy, and that's even better. We have the Six of Pentacles. You're going to have a reason to give to other people. So I don't know if your job involves some sort of like philanthropy or something, but I feel like there's going to be an area in your life in which you can really give to people. And you're just going to feel like you're in a giving space now that you kind of like checked all your own boxes off. You know, moving and starting a new job is really stressful. So I feel like you're going to finally move in and feel settled in, and then all these opportunities are going to unfold for you. Maybe you're going to meet new people, make new friends. With the Sun, I feel like you're going to move into a really kind of good energy, very happy, very whatever you would picture happiness as. I feel like that's what the Sun is. It kind of represents being content, being like positive, and just being in a good like place. We have the Two of Wands. So, okay, you kind of strike me as the person that there's always something to do. So once you get settled in here, then you're kind of like, okay, what's next? With the Two of Wands, I feel like you're even after this new job and this new move in a new town, you're going to be like, okay, what's next? You're going to try and decide that there's a new direction that you want to take as well. With the Chariot card, I feel like there is a new direction that you can take. There's, you know, many directions that will kind of evolve. With Judgment, there's a lot of opportunities that are going to unfold for you from the divine, especially when you're in this happiness kind of heart space energy. But they're really encouraging you ahead of time to use this as a creative process, to not necessarily get your feathers in a bunch here looking for a new this or new that. Maybe one of the new directions that you could take that you're going to take, oh, my cards are getting all messed up, is in regards to some sort of relationship. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely abundance and prosperity is coming for you. There's going to be, you're moving into like a more stable period in your life. So if you've like been stressed about finances or about this or that, I feel like this new job is going to be very good for you. It's going to keep you very sane, very stable. I feel like your finances are definitely going to be at a peak as well, which is going to be really cool. The Ace of Pentacles, you're just going to keep kind of manifesting new opportunities. Then we have the World and we have the Empress. So I feel like you're moving into just new travel opportunity for like a birth of a new idea, creation. I just feel like you're going to be in a very creative energy, and that's what this Two of Wands represents. It sort of represents your passion. So maybe you're going to try and find a hobby once you're all settled in. But in the next few months, I do see the stress it's like just completely dissolving, because we only really have one indicator of stress, and that's the Five of Swords. And that's only if if you go down an avenue, you know, with your eyes closed. If you're very vigilant and you're kind of looking, you know, at all of, you're checking all your boxes, everything will be fine. With the King of Cups, I kind of want to clarify, because you did say you're single, whether this person is a mentor or a new boss, or whether this person is some sort of new relationship that could kind of form. We have the Hermit. The Magician. Okay, so not yet. High Priestess. No relationship yet, but there's work that has to be done, and I think you know that. I think you've heard that as well in other tarot card readings. The High Priestess and the Magician. I know that you're manifesting. I know that you're trusting your intuition. I know that you're gonna know when this person comes in as well. But for right now with the Hermit card, it's basically saying trust in yourself, because as soon as you realize that you're very abundant, you're just gonna keep getting more abundant. So stack that cash up before, you know, someone fucks it up. No, I'm just kidding. No, but stack up that cash, because you're really in a abundant energy. You're really flowing, and you know, this is something to enjoy. And then you'll probably manifest someone once you get into this attracting energy. So let me pull some oracle for you. We have Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it is. So this could be online shopping. Okay, so yeah, or this could just be dating, like temptation, like I want to get back out there, but I know that I need to heal, or I know I need to transform. And divination. So we have divination twice here, the High Priestess and divination. So you've definitely been catching up on your tarot. You've definitely been working really hard to understand yourself and your own spiritual awakening so that you can really evolve to your highest self. We have transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I love that. And then we have another embrace. So embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. We have the High Priestess. So yes, your intuition is really at its peak. You know, use this for your advantage. And And then we have precious time. This fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So Queen of Pentacles energy, Empress energy, Hermit energy, it's this independent woman type of energy that you're going to be in. They really want you to settle in at your own pace and really like work on yourself, and then things will manifest in the love department. But for right now, they really want things to manifest in the career and money department. That's what they've been focused on making happen for you. So that is really, really gorgeous. Okay, love, thank you so much for joining the live. I love you and appreciate you. And it's gonna happen every time, you guys. Babe. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break really quick, and I will move on to the next person. Paulus will tell you who is next.
High five. Very nice. Yes. Very good.
Stop talking like that.
Nice juicy booty. Very good. Juicy, juicy. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. This is our BMW. We are gonna, I'm just telling them that we're gonna manifest a BMW. You see, opens up like this, boom. It's a BMW X5. So it's manifesting. Okay, I'm sorry. I really like the lives. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, we're relaxing. We will be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yes. Yes? What did you do to the nail?
It is strong, isn't it?
And Samantha James is back.
Oh my
She
God.
is back for more action. Everybody ready? Ready, set, go.
Okay. So the next person, wait, what? Tacos?
Okay, next one is a big baby tarot. That is actually Emily. Emily wants to know what are the general energy between P and Leo and I.
That's so cute, Emily.
And it's 18
Okay.
plus.
What are the general love energies between P, the Leo, and I? What can I expect from it? Okay, 18 plus. So the general energies. What are the general energies between P? So we have death to start. We have the Ace of Wands. Alexa, next song. We have the Two of Wands. These cards do not want to come out. I feel like your person is very close lip. Like they don't, I'm getting that they don't like express themselves very often. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. So, okay, the Death card. So, general love energies between P and I. So something needs to come to an end. Now, this could be big, it could be small. Sometimes death, you know, death is never a bad card. I remember when I didn't know anything about tarot, I was like, oh, the death card? That means you're gonna die. Like, I had no fucking clue that it's actually a fucking great thing, because death could be a small thing, like a mental blockage. It could represent, you know, limited thinking like something's not going to happen. It could represent fear-based thinking. So I feel like if we're starting off with the death card, something needs to end because there is a new beginning that wants to come through here. Something needs to end because there is a lot of positives here. So if you're feeling like it's not positive, then that mentality needs to make a shift, because the reality is that it is very positive. This person really is into you. With the Ace of Wands, they're into you, and only you. And I feel like they're also into that you're into only them kind of thing. Like, I feel like you're into like their cock and only their cock, and that like makes them super happy, that kind of thing. Like, you chose them pretty much is the energy. And then with the Two of Wands, I feel like then there's this like, they don't know if you chose them kind of energy. So there's this, I want her to choose me, but I don't really know if she's choosing me energy. It's actually really kind of cute, because it's like, oh, I think she like is obsessed with my cock. Wait a minute, I don't know. With the Two of Wands. So I think it's more on their side that they don't really know. Stop looking at me like that. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. They're really, man, I feel like I have to really improve my vocabulary. I don't know what's going on, but they're really enamored by you. That's the word. They, you know, you're over here baking cookies and shit, and they're just like, whoa, like that's wifey right there. That's like future baby mama type thing. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Like, they want to make it rain on you. I don't know why he's throwing coin at her, but like, they really want to help you out. They really want to have stability with you. They really want stability in any fashion, whether that's like a relationship that's more conventional, whether that is, you know, combined finances, like you guys are really in this together, sharing rent type of thing. They really want to share with you, give to you. I feel like their love language is more like pentacle energy. They see you as the high priestess. They see you as someone who is so like mystical and intuitive and goddess-like and just really hard to understand, and almost even more so, they don't know if you're seeing other people. Like, they legitimately don't know if you're into them or not. They feel like when you guys are with each other, yes, you're super into them and they're super into you and they're moving forward. But I feel like maybe as soon as you guys are not together, they're like, oh my God, I don't know if she likes me or not. I think she's dating other guys, or like maybe she's into this. It's almost like you're a huge mystery to them. And it's funny because I feel like you're thinking the same thing about them. So I feel like it's a natural sort of twin flame dynamic here, where you're just kind of like, you're kind of both feeling the same thing about each other. You're both wondering the same thing about each other. And maybe that's the thing that needs to come to an end here with the Death card. Maybe death really represents like, you know, if you move forward, they move forward, instead of if you move backwards, they move backwards. There needs something to be, that needs to come to an end. It could be self-esteem related. It could be insecurity related. You know, maybe every time you question yourself, they question themselves. And so nothing is really wrong here. You know, you both really are attracted to each other. You're both really like in love with each other. You both really want this with each other. But I feel like no one is taking the first step because it's just like there's some sort of limited thinking, like there's some sort of fear-based thinking here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, and then we have the Knave of Pentacles. This person wants nothing but you in a relationship with you. You know, maybe the reason they didn't believe you is because they feel like you have lots of options, and maybe you're like, I don't have options, or you've told them a million times. So, you know, but maybe like you also sort of feel the same way about them, that they have lots of options. Maybe it takes you to kind of put an end to that and be like, okay, well, they don't have options, I don't have options, for them to finally believe. It's hard, it's kind of hard to explain. It's sort of like a matrix when you're in a twin flame dynamic, because everything you do, they do. Why couldn't it be that everything they do, you do? I don't know. I think it has to do with energy, whoever is more evolved or more like woke, I would say. So try to like send this person love, try to send them light and understanding so that they can like receive that and get back to you. Because I feel like they're not understanding that you're really, really into them, and you're not understanding that they're really, really into you, and one has to give. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Knave of Pentacles. This person, you know, they're very into you. They also feel like they don't know why you would fuck with them, because you're probably very stable, very cool on your own. You probably have a lot going for you. We have the Ace of Swords. Maybe you have lots of opportunity, lots of friends, lots of connections. Maybe it's popping on social media or whatever it is, and this person just doesn't know if you would like want to be with them long term. They see the world with you though. They really want to like do so much with you. They want to travel with you and do all these different plans and go to all these different places. And then they're very attracted to you. So they're strongly attracted to your ass. They really like your ass. They really like you from behind. They would love to like always kind of be in have you in doggy. They really like your titties. I feel like, you know, especially if you just walk around shirtless, or if you're just doing this or that, I feel like they're always trying to play with them, or maybe even in public. There's sort of like a playful energy here. I feel like you're also somewhat innocent, somewhat shy, and that's something that this person is like really turned on by. And you'll just kind of like lay there and be like, I don't know, and they're actually like super into it. And I feel like they're also like you just kind of like butt naked, like laying down. It's either like they like you in doggy, or they like you just like laying down naked. And I feel like they're just interested in you however they can take you and get you, and they're super attracted to all parts of you. And I feel like they're also like down to clown. I feel like they're really interested in you know, doing it on the kitchen table, doing it here, doing it there. Wow, we have the King of Wands. And then, like, I feel like fucking you low-key makes them feel like the man. Like, they feel like they have it all, like, when you're in doggy, and they feel like you're really into it. There's also this huge energy of, like just wanting to see you like as wifey, wanting to see you like as baby mama, and like she's wearing a veil here and they're just kind of like going off. So I feel like this person finds you like really attractive, and that they just feel like they can see so much with you, like they could see the whole world sort of surrounding this, and that just makes them like want you even more, you know. I'm gonna pull some angel oracle. We have worth waiting for, very soon, and trust. Oof, wow. So hello, hi, like you guys are so into each other. This is going to evolve. I feel like this is going to turn around very soon. And trust, you know, trust in the situation, trust in divine, trust that this is worth waiting for. Okay, then we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So yeah, I feel like there's also a lot of sexual chemistry here. You guys have a lot of passion for each other. Ooh, we have a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Ah! And then we have only time will tell. Okay, well, hello. So that's beautiful. This person's super into you. They just have like a hard time admitting it. I feel like they have their own insecurity, their own self-esteem issues that they're dealing with, where they kind of feel like they kind of feel like I don't know, you guys are kind of like copying each other. So if you're having a self-esteem issue, they're having one, and they feel like you have lots of options and you feel like they have lots of options, and you feel like you're not good enough and they feel like they're not good enough. So one has to give in order for this sort of to work out, in order for it to move forward. But I do see it moving forward for sure. Okay, love, thank you so much for joining the live. I love you and appreciate you, and I really hope that resonated. Sounds super
just getting old. It's good. Okay. Sarah J323333 is next. Sarah J.
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah J3233.
Oh my God.
3233.
Hey, it's Sarah.
Yes, Sarah.
Oh my God.
She got a $25.
Sarah, what's your question? Or did you already?
She just typed it out.
We love the hype, man. Okay, what new blessings are coming for you in love? All right. Easy bless or regular?
25 regular.
Okay, I don't know why I'm coughing.
Don't cough, baby.
All right, what new blessings are coming for you in love? How are you, girl? How are you doing? Are you staying away from this heat? Because I know I'm trying to. And it's like weird because like I was really working on a tan for a while, and I'm sort of losing the tan, and I should work on it more, but it's literally like too hot. Like it makes me nauseous, like in this kind of heat. It's not even worth it. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the Emperor. We know who that is. Excuse me. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. So with the 9 of Cups to start, I feel like you are in this energy where you're like, okay, I honestly have tried everything in my power, and I am surrendering completely to the divine, and I'm going to just, you know, be in my own energy where I love myself, I love my life, I love my friends, I love my career, I love what I'm doing. And you're just really content. Like you're just in a really, really good energy with the 9 of Cups. It's this like self-loving kind of energy. And I feel like it's also a visualization energy. You're kind of in this energy where you're really feeling like the 10 of Cups. You're really, or 10 of Pentacles. You're really feeling like you're there already. You have the house with this, your person. You have the kids. You have the stability. You have this. You have that. So I feel like... I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, it's not like literal, like you're not there yet, but you're so close to getting what you want that you're just like feeling that way. You know, you're in a visualization mode, like you can taste it, you can smell it type of thing. So it's actually really working, and that blessing is going to materialize in your 3D. We have the Six of Cups. I feel like also you're such a saint. Every time I read for you, I'm just like, is this girl an angel? Like, I don't understand. The Six of Cups is that you're in a really giving energy. So you're just giving a lot to people. I feel like not only are you trying to work on yourself in your own life and this and that, but you're just like in a Six of Cups energy where you're really giving to people. You're really like, you know, going out of your way to like hold the door open for someone, or you're just like an angel energy, I want to say. And because you're in this energy, you're just attracting these blessings to you even further, even more intensely. And then the Emperor, we both know who this is. This is your Sag, this is your person. And I feel like the Emperor is like, he's definitely taking note of you. Like, he's definitely watching you. He's definitely making plans to come towards you. Knight of Swords, communicate with you. You said that you saw him yesterday. So yeah, I feel like that was almost like reassuring to him that he wants to come towards you. I know that with the Knights though, he's taking a sweet ass time. And with Judgment, the Divine is almost saying that, you know, this person will probably come through, but there actually might be even another opportunity for someone else. So you might be walking away. I don't know where to put this Eight of Cups. This could be from this person. You're going to walk away from this person. You're going to walk away after you meet someone else. But I feel like there's another person manifesting and materializing for you, and someone who's more stable. Now with the King of Pentacles, this is interesting because the King of Pentacles is what you need. The King of Pentacles is what you deserve. I feel like, yeah, Shilpa, I mean, I'll read runes. I don't know how to read runes, really. So I'm going to be reading from the book directly. So I can just pull with your question in mind, but I don't know how to read them. So I'll be like reading directly from the book. So it's actually really up to you. But yeah, back to you, Sarah. Sorry. I just feel like this person's going to be very giving to you. Like, this King of Pentacles can fulfill this image, the Ten of Pentacles. You know, this is him with you in this picture that you have for yourself. And I feel like with the Judgment card, the Divine is almost saying like, wait a minute, we're going to send you someone else. We're going to send you someone, and you might even walk away from your Emperor. Maybe by the time your Emperor really recognizes you and your worth and all this, it's just going to be too late. Like, it's just going to be too late. Like, you're just going to move on pretty much. And you're actually going to be better for it with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're going to be in a more confident energy, because maybe you're going to even be with someone who is also a twin flame or soulmate, but maybe on a more high vibrational level. Maybe even like a level where you are being reassured to the point where you're not in question or you're not in insecurity, because you kind of are reassured that what you want, what you're trying to manifest, is happening. With the Four of Wands, I feel like this is your destiny to kind of go down this path the way that you've gone down it. And it's to really figure out, you know, how you align your wishes and desires with your current reality. Maybe you're trying to fit this person in your wishes and desires, but your angels are basically saying, well, you want this type of life, this person can't give it to you. And if you really want this life, then we're going to see, because we're going to give you someone else who's going to give that to you, or vice versa type of thing. And it's really up to you. Do you want this life, or do you want to settle? So with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like things are really going to turn over. Events are really going to shift. People are really going to kind of come out of the cave. And by people, I mean like your person that you've been dealing with, I feel like is really going to step it up, because they're going to realize that they're maybe kind of like gonna lose you or something. And then I feel like you're going to go down a completely different direction. Now, which direction that is, I have no clue, but I know that you're going to be faced with some sort of crossroads. Okay, let's pull some Oracle. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Oh my god, this is like a love story. This is one of those like movies where like you're like so in love like with this person, but like they're a fuckboy and they're not right for you, and then you meet like a qualified man and you're like supposed to get like arranged marriage or something, and like you're supposed to get engaged or like whatever is happening, and then they're like, wait, no, it's too late, and you're like, but I'm getting married, and it's just like a whole different thing. Okay, we have playfulness. So much energy. Make the effort and healing family issues. So with make the effort, I don't know if that means towards this person. Obviously, it can definitely mean making it towards this person, but I feel like make the effort as in just for yourself and aligning yourself with what you really, 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 really want. And then healing family issues, you know, maybe this person is dealing with family issues, maybe you're dealing with family issues. And then we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And then we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And we have transformation here. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see if his love transforms and conquers all things, because it seems like the movie plot that I laid out for you, that you're gonna like find someone else, like your King of Pentacles, and he's gonna give you the farm and the land, and like he's gonna be a qualified man. I don't know why I have an accent. Okay. Gorgeous, girl. Gorgeous. All right. Did you get channeled messages? I forgot. No. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. Appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Okay. I'm going to be moving on to the next person. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you. Is that for me? Oh, thank you.
Now you gotta put this in your mouth. Come on, Dad. Put it in your mouth. Come on. Very nice. Swallow it. Nice and slow. Now drink it. Very careful. It's hot. Okay, try it, but very nice and slow. It's passion fruit. The lizard's favorite, the passion fruit. The turtle likes the breakfast blend.
Okay, guys, so divination is tea leaves. Steadiness comes from character and commitment. It's not talking of love, but living in love that is everything. Oof, that's so beautiful. I love that. All right, I will be moving on to the next person. Sorry about that.
No talking. No talking for 2 minutes. No talking.
Well, can you let them know who's next then?
Okay, I'll let them know next. I will actually do the reading next as well. I'm gonna do the reading. Yes. Next one.
I have to give him a discount if you do it.
No, I actually charge 1 billion pesos. Tara Whalen. Tara Whalen. All right, Tara Whalen. Let's see.
Oh, Tiara.
Tara. Oh, cool name. Tara. What are you doing to your nails?
And ashy. Lotion.
It's your punishment because you're so mean to me.
My nails are so gross.
Mm.
Guys, I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Don't worry. I won't be like this for long. So bad.
Do you have nose?
The sniffy nose.
Just throat. I'm talking too much.
I know. I don't know how to train my throat so that it's...
That's good. I'm glad. That means you're not going to be talking at me for the rest of the day. No, I'm probably still going to be talking at me. Oh, here you go.
No one's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next for you in your love life? Is your childhood friend a possible soulmate or twin flame? And will your business be successful? And will finances improve soon?
All right, Tiara, I like it, but let's pick one question. It's either love or let's do work. What do you think? Because it's too.
I can do the what's next for you in love. Is your childhood friend a possible soulmate or twin flame?
Yeah.
They'll come out if they are. Okay. What's next for you in love?
Love.
Ooh, we have the 10 of Cups to start.
Oh, it's 18 plus. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we have the 10 of Cups to start. Let me use a different deck, though, because it is an 18 plus. Ten of Cups to start is a good one, though. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Cups. So you could already be involved with someone. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We have Cups energy. The reason why I'm saying you could already be involved with somebody is because the 10 of Cups was the first to start off. So you're either involved with someone or you're like literally manifesting like a soulmate and like a real love that has like a lot of depth to it, because the 10 of Cups is like the full thing. It's like the kids and the like the, you know, the longevity and the commitment and the vows and like the whole thing. It's like there's a lot of depth to it. It's not usually the first card that comes out for like a new love. We have this Knave of Wands, though, which kind of makes me feel like you could be meeting someone. And then we have the King of Cups. So maybe your childhood friend, possible soulmate, twin flame. If your childhood friend represents sort of this King of Cups, then yeah, possibly, like, because with the Knave of Wands, it represents like a coming together of something. So this could either be with someone new or this could be with someone that you already know. We have the Empress and we have the Justice card. So with the Empress, I feel like you're in an energy right now where you're sort of just like in an attracting energy. You're really working on yourself. You're working on your relationship. I feel like you're being very balanced with yourself, and you're just making sure that you're like in harmony. And because you're in that energy, I feel like you're attracting someone towards you to be in a relationship with. What's next for you in love feels like a relationship, like a full-hearted relationship, because we do have the scales here, which represents balance. It seems like it's something that will be very fun and playful as well. So I feel like this person could be like a best friend of yours, someone that you've known for a while. We have the Lovers here. So this could be a very like cool dynamic where you guys like are very playful and very fun together and have a lot of love for each other. We have the Wheel. The Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is really healthy. Oh, I love how as I said that, the Devil comes out. I'm like, this is so healthy. Oh my God, the Devil comes out. And we have Strength, and then we have the Star. Okay. So I feel like this could be someone that you've known. This could be your childhood friend that you're inquiring about, but it's still new. Like it's new that they would be coming into your life in this way. Because there is this kind of depth to this relationship. I feel like you guys have definitely known each other before. This doesn't seem like it will be a new person. With the Empress, I feel like you're kind of in your energy where you're in an attracting energy. You're just really working on yourself and doing this and doing that. With Justice, I feel like you're in a lot of harmony, a lot of balance. And with this person, I feel like you guys will be very harmonious together. With the Lovers, I feel like this is someone that is very connected to you. This could be a dynamic where you guys spend a lot of time together and you guys really are like best friends, and really there is this blend of compatibility and duality here. With the wheel, I feel like that things will turn over in a very positive way, and it will actually include more abundance. So if you've been sort of curious about like your finances, actually you were curious about it, and the answer I can just say really quickly is that they will improve with the Nine of Pentacles here. And then we have the Devil. They will improve dependent on sort of spending. So maybe you have a habit of spending or shopping or this or that, and the angels and guides are basically saying to like cool it just a little bit, because there is going to be opportunity for finances, but they're going to expect that you're responsible with them. Going back to the love reading with Strength, I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunity to be with this person, and they're going to show you a lot of themselves, but I feel like mostly you're going to show them a lot of yourself, in that they're going to see you in a different light, or maybe you guys are going to have a relationship that was different than what it used to be. You can really do no wrong in this person's eye. They would really like to like fuck you, honestly, and they really like your titties and your body, but most importantly, I feel like position wise, they would really like for you to just like be on top or like spread open in that way. But there's just this huge energy of not really caring what anyone thinks and just wanting to go towards this, whether people are looking or not looking or this or that. I feel like there's this unapologetic down to clown type of energy between you guys. That's very like, that's why I say I think you guys are like best friends. It's very dual, very dynamic. It's, you guys kind of are like the same person almost, like he's like the guy version of you, you're the girl version of him, or like whatever the fuck, but it just seems really like fair and playful. Let me pull some angel oracle for you. We have children, so woof, with the ten of Cups to start, you guys possibly could have children together. You could have been children when you met, which is why this could be a confirmation that this is your childhood friend. We have stay optimistic about your love life. So if you were starting to doubt it, Ten of Cups to start is really positive. It means that things are really good. You deserve love. So switch your mentality to understanding that you are totally capable of having this if you want it. Trust that the divine is working with you and for you, and release your ex. So if there is some sort of ex energy present, make sure that you release that, or maybe there's just like a resentment still in your heart that you're just like, ugh. Make sure you release that. It's really unhealthy to have, like, even I have to do release work. I think everyone has to do release work, no matter how spiritual or like who they are. It just kind of happens. Okay, we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. And then you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Though through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed, and only time will tell. So this is going to happen very soon, I feel like, and the angels want you to know that it will be in time, very quick time as well. All right, love, so thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I love you and appreciate you, and I really hope that this resonated. All right, I will be moving on to the next person.
Good job, baby. So you have two more that are booked. Do you want to Right. Next one is Catherine Buena Garcia with 18 plus.
Okay. So Catherine, you are up next. You're welcome, love.
How did Purple Cloud knew that? You know what Achu is? Achu is in Lithuanian. Thank you.
Okay, we can do it.
Who's this Purple? Who are you, Purple Cloud 1221?
My boyfriend wants to know who you are because he's Lithuanian.
Purple Cloud speaking in my forgotten language. There's only 3 million people that speaks the language, and he's dropping this with all the like abbreviations. So you see those little things?
He's Lithuanian.
I'm You're Lithuanian.
Or
Okay.
she.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, maybe we can't say no to Lithuanian monkeys. So yes, please send your question and pay
And then Catherine, if you're not there, we'll do you after Irene. Is Irene still there? Irene?
Okay, Irene, we'll do you while we're waiting for Catherine. Catherine will be next. Let us know what your question is.
That's pretty cool. A Lithuanian monkey.
Okay, girl.
What? Not appropriate way to express. No.
No, it's fine. It's just so funny that you said it. Okay, so you were seeing someone and things didn't work out. He just came back into my life, and I want to know if there's any connection, if he feels any future.
18 plus.
Okay, let's look into this. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Death card. Oh, it was normal. Okay. Plus that extra 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so you're seeing someone, things didn't work out, he just came into your life. You want to know if there's any connection, and it feels the same future. So we had the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Alexa, turn the music up. We have the Two of Swords. She literally never fucking listens. We have the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay. So I don't think so. I think the answer is that this person okay. I feel like they feel the connection for sure, or else there wouldn't be such heavy cards here. But I feel like there is some sort of like there's like no future here, and that there's some sort of feeling of being trapped or undecided, or there's something going on here. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, the reason why I feel like there is feelings and a connection still is because the Knight of Cups just wouldn't come out. This person definitely at one point in time wanted to offer you their love, offer you their cup. They still have like residual feelings for you and stuff, but it's in reverse because I feel like they think it's like bad territory to go down, or they feel trapped in wherever they are and unable to come towards you. We have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and there's something here that's influencing their decision, some sort of feeling of being lost or having to move in a new direction, but just an overall feeling of being trapped. And maybe the feeling of being trapped comes from the fact that they do have feelings, because if they didn't have feelings, they wouldn't feel trapped. You know, they would just be like, okay, I'm not going in that direction, fuck it. But they actually feel trapped because they're not cool with where they're at. They want to be with you almost. With the Two of Swords, I feel like there's just this indecisiveness that's in the air, and it's creating some sort of tension, and they do want to communicate this with you with the Page of Swords. With the High Priestess, I feel like this also represents you. Like, you've been watching tarot card readings about this person, trying to figure out like what they would say to you and this and that. And the divine almost wants to say that you have all the power and the answers within you. In fact, if you do tarot for yourself, they would love to communicate with you directly. I've been saying that a lot today because I feel like everyone's guardian angels are like, stop going through this loud fucking bitch Sam. Like, like you can pull cards on your own. I'm just kidding. But they're just like, no, you have your intuition is at its peak. You know, this could have to do with the Lionsgate portal or this like Kundalini energy that's being activated within everybody. But I just feel like you are very intuitive yourself. You kind of know the answer to your own question. Is there a connection here? Yes. Is there a future? Not sure yet. That's almost like pending right now because, you know, like you said, this person is going through their own family issues. Maybe that's what's making them feeling trapped. But there is still some sort of indecision here. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're very guarded as well. So whatever happened in the past that didn't work out left like a mark on them and makes them feel very guarded. It could have been a third party energy with the Three of Swords. We have the Moon, some sort of confusion. There's still some sort of talk that needs to be had. I feel like someone walked away from someone or didn't walk away from someone, and then there was like, then it entered them in a third party situation. Like maybe it wasn't working, and instead of ending it, there was like some sort of cheating or something else involved, and it just became not good, and it left this kind of impact, this like moon energy, which was very scarring almost. And now that they're back in your life, they're like trying to figure out which direction to go in, and they're very confused. With Justice, I feel like things are going to balance out, and with the Sun, I feel like they're going to balance out for the better, meaning they're going to be more happy and I feel like more fluent. So I feel like give it time. Things are moving into a more harmonious state, and I feel like you're also moving into a state of being where you're in an attracting mode, and this person is just naturally going to come towards you. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, I feel like you are really working on yourself and focused on yourself, and just, you know, that focus in itself is really going to help you become sort of this abundant being where you're just like attracting this person and attracting money and attracting finances and all this different stuff. And with the World, I feel like it's going to move in an opportunity for them to be near you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so definitely opportunity coming for you. We have the Star, so I feel like the angels also want to let you know that wherever you go with this person or don't go with this person, it's going to actually leave you a better person. Like there is no wrong turn to make. It's kind of up in the air, but it's like almost in their hands, because you know you're going to be fine no matter what. Like if you decide to go on this journey with this person or not, I feel like you're going to be fine. Like you're going to find someone else if not, and just you're really at this point in your life where you're like happy with whatever the decision is. Queen of Wands, and it's making you more confident and more attractive by just being in this energy. So let me pull some fairy oracle for you. Yeah, journey. Oh my god, and you just said journey. So it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when this time comes. Pack your passport now. Woo! We have go outside. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful pace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with the habitat. That's really beautiful, because it's basically saying, and we have abundance and believe in magic. It's basically saying like you're about to like go travel somewhere. Literally, we have the World, which represents travel as well, and go outside, like journey into the outdoor world. And then we have abundance, which I was talking about earlier as well. You're in an abundant energy, so prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. And believe in magic. So you're taking down this journey in witchcraft, which is beautiful. Believe in magic, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. This can also represent going outside, so maybe you need to spend a little more time outdoors now that you kind of entered into this witchcraft realm, because the divine out there really wants to connect with you. Let me pull some angel oracle, some romance oracle. We have love yourself first. So yeah, your self-respect that you have is making yourself even more attractive to this person, and it's because you're so focused on your own journey. We have calling in your soulmate, and by doing that, by being in this energy, you're going to kind of call in your soulmate, and there will be sort of some engagement to be had. Whether that's an engagement with a new person, whether that's an engagement just with this person, whether that's just with yourself, whatever it may be. We have emotions are a necessary and natural part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, resentment. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one central soul, for there you will find true bliss. And freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. That's so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull some archangel cards for you. We have comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And we have chakra clearing. Call upon and clear up your chakras using sacred geometric shapes and angel therapy. Yeah, so I just feel like a lot of healing is needed to, you know, make sure that this continues to manifest the way that it needs to. You call on your angels for help. You have to make that free will choice to be helped in order for them to come towards you, but I feel like they strongly want to. With chakra clearing, I feel like maybe there's some chakras that are blocked, and getting them back in alignment is only going to help you further. Similarly, with angel therapy, I feel like your angels really want to help you and they want you to call on them for help. Let me clear this spread up, and then I'm going to pull some Moonology Oracle for you. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. A time for healing. And surrender to the divine. Confidence is a key to success. And you are good enough. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like it is heart chakra space energy, because you are good enough to me is like a huge heart chakra energy, just even with the green in Virgo, full moon in Virgo. A time for healing, surrender to the divine. So really work on allowing the divine and the universe to guide you, because I feel like they really, really want to be like a channel for you. Okay, love, thank you so much for booking the live with me. I really hope that resonated. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will move on to the next person, baby. Down to it.
Hey, channeling, retrograde, chakra healing, heart chakra healing,
You're welcome,
retrograde.
girl.
Pluto rising and Mercury falling. Very nice, very nice. Catherine is not responding. She's the last one. She has the question here. She said she's gonna be busy. If you want, we can just record it and maybe
let's do it.
Maybe she'll look back at it or something. All right, Catherine, if you're not here, that's okay. I'm sure you're recording it. Samantha, we will answer your question. It's a 18 plus, and the question is, and don't have to be used 18 plus. In the near future, do I have anything to look forward to? And she said, like, for example, kids or a job or having a loving husband. So,
okay.
Let's see what shakes out.
We have the Four of Pentacles to start. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like a new relationship could be coming in for you. With the Four of Pentacles, you have to make sure you get out of a guarding energy into a more receiving energy. Sometimes we have our arms energetically folded, and it doesn't allow for the divine to send us blessings because we're not open to receiving them. Now, opening up your arms does so many things. It opens up your heart center chakra and all of those other things, just even like energetically. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you are manifesting a new sort of opportunity to be in a stable commitment. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're already stable, and maybe in the past you've dealt with people that didn't, you know, put in as much work as you put in. Maybe you always like met someone 100% and they never even met you halfway. So you're looking for something different. You're looking for a more collaborative effort at this point. With the Page of Wands, I feel like also you're looking for a new opportunity, maybe a new hobby of some sort. You want to go down another road where you can really follow your passion, whatever that passion may be. And with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you're in a visualization energy. You're just very content. You're very happy. You're very emotionally satisfied. You're just in a really good energy right now. With the Fool, I feel like we have the Empress as well. I feel like you'll be going down a new beginning. It could represent birth of some sort because the Empress here is pregnant, and she is by definition a very fertile divine feminine. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which also represents a new sort of like commitment, and then we have the Hierophant, which represents commitment and marriage. Okay, so what could end up happening is you could end up meeting someone, manifesting someone. Alexa, turn down the music. You could be manifesting someone that is going to kind of finally meet you halfway, meet you in the middle, and they're really going to contribute to you. You could have maybe a birth of a new idea, because with the Queen of Wands, I feel like it's more of a passion that is going to kind of take place and be born, whether that be through a business, through some sort of new beginning. And then with the Empress, she just has a very fertile and creative energy as well. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant, there could be a commitment in regards to your relationship with this person, and it could even signify marriage. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to be your counterpart. We have the Lovers. I feel like this is going to be someone that is like your best friend that you are going to manifest, and they're really going to come through for you, and you guys are going to be committed to each other. I feel like it's going to start off that way before it starts off as anything with children, but I feel like there is going to be a birth of new creativity and new business perhaps. With the Ten of Cups, I feel like it's going to be very good love, very emotionally fulfilling, very stable. This person's going to be very infatuated with you. Wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles, 2 completions, 10 and 10. And this is all because you started off with this contentness for yourself, this love for yourself, that you've manifested your person. And I feel like this person is going to be very into you. They're going to choose you, and they're going to really love every part of you inside and out. I feel like they're going to love you naked, and they're just going to love seeing you in like full light and rawness, whoever and however that is. We have the Hanged Woman, and I feel like this person is almost going to be like a little kinky in that they're going to kind of let you do other things maybe like on the side, I'm getting. So like, you know, whatever you define as like something to look forward to, I feel like there's a lot coming in this relationship that is just very stable and very trusting and very open, that you guys just have a lot for each other to give. And this is something you can definitely look forward to. We have trust. So trust that this is happening for you. Trust that this is, you know, that you're calling in your soulmate, that this is manifesting into the 3D. And keep an open mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Gorgeous. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So yeah, new beginning. Wow. This person is really coming in for you. They're really going to be sort of like what you've been wishing for, what you've been waiting for. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, love, for booking with me. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you directly, but I really hope that resonated for you. You know, you have new love coming in, soulmate love, and you also have a birth of some sort of new idea or new creative like venture in business.
Very nice. Very nice, everybody. It is now done. I'm gonna take baby Samantha away. We're logging out in 3, 2. I need to take you away.
I know. But
Okay, tell them goodbye.
all right, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Oh, Niffy. So this is the end of our live, but I'm gonna try and go on Tuesday night. I wouldn't quote me on that because I'm having technical difficulties with my phone apparently, but hopefully I will go on. You can find me on Instagram at Samantha James, and I will give you guys updates when I go live or when I don't go live. For those of you who have been watching, I love you and appreciate you, and I really hope that all of these messages found some sort of resonance with you guys in one way or another. I love you and I appreciate you, and thank you guys for coming back. If you were here in the beginning with my technical difficulties, I will be logging off and I will see you guys soon. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can find the information in the description box below. But honestly, follow me on Instagram because I will give you guys updates about these lives. Okay? I love you and I'll see you soon.